Hello! So you clicked on this video because you wanted to be the ultimate Pinterest it girl. We all see them, we all love them, we all save their pins in the hopes of looking like them. Well, Pinterest girls are ultra trendy and a little bit crafty. They're always just a few months ahead of the curve, enough that their pieces are usually found in obscure places or even sometimes made by hand. Although now that there's so many different styles, it's not very clear on what is trendy anymore. So being a Pinterest girl is a little bit more than just being on trend, but following this certain aesthetic that has led its way in fashion and especially on Pinterest in the last year. This aesthetic that we talk about seems to be a mix of like coquette with some vintage influences like from the 60s and the 20s and the 50s. Kind of like a little mix of everything, very retro. The style is very femme, it's very chic, and sometimes even a little bit campy. So today we're going to be going through everything that you need to know about being a Pinterest girl. From clothing pieces to styled outfits, where to shop, hairstyles, and even a little bit of a dive into the lifestyle. So first, let's go with everyone's favorite, the essential pieces that you'll need. Number one is bows, whether they're in your hair or on your clothes. A little bit of a rhyme there. Next is frilly socks, which pair great with number three, flats. Four is cute loungewear, because Pinterest girls look feminine all the time, whether they're in their PJs or out on the streets. Number five is just anything red and pink, because they're just like the most femme colors, and the colors that you'll see the most on the app. Number six is just anything lace for that little bit of coquette influence. And then last but not least, number seven, something that you've made yourself, because the Pinterest girlies love something that is handmade. Now let's style all of these into actual Pinterest outfits. As I mentioned in the introduction of this video, a lot of Pinterest outfits are inspired by the 20s, the 60s, the 90s, the 50s, just any type of retro fashion, which by the way, they're usually all inspired by each other as well. Most outfits follow more of a mod silhouette, I would say, like everything's very clean and crisp and sharp. Even the things that are baggy, it's just very straight. It's not very puckered, if that makes sense. And a lot of the time, the outfit centers around one statement patterned piece or one statement color. So you have your color, usually in these pins it's red or pink, and then you have neutrals all around it. So the 20s influence kind of comes in with that very feminine look to everything, in the short heels, if any heels at all. And also a love of hats. I didn't have any hats in this video, but I do see a lot of hats on Pinterest. But where do you get all these kinds of clothes, you may be asking? Well, I have a few options for you. Number one is Urban Outfitters, because they have so many pieces with bows. It's genuinely insane. I would suggest looking at the Kimchi Blue brand, or if you're looking for loungewear, then the Out From Under brand on Urban Outfitters. Next is Motel Rocks. They have the best like vintage inspired pieces, mostly with the 90s kind of style. And if you're the type to spend a pretty penny, with Jean has some really beautiful Pinterest pieces. Next is Bella Venice, which is perfect for all of your lacy needs. They carry some cute loungewear as well. Princess Polly has good ultra trendy pieces, especially when it comes to certain basics like mini skirts or plain tops. In Print We Trust has these super cute vintage inspired graphics that kind of give that handmade vibe. Durf Avenue does really have the perfect pair of dress pants. And of course, super cute loungewear. When it comes to accessories, if you're Canadian, check out Ardene's. They always have the best cheap accessories. And if you're American, usually H&M has like cute socks and tights. When it comes to most pieces though, you're going to just hope to get it at the thrift, because that's the best way to find genuine like retro looking pieces. It really is. And I hate to say it because I know it's not very consistent thrifting, but thrift your heart out, guys. One thing that is also taking over Pinterest is these cutesy little hairstyles. Do you guys remember those like 2014 2013 Bethany Moda videos where she just like did a bunch of cute little hairstyles? That's literally what is trending right now. Like these cute little bow things. They're coming back. So for this first hairstyle, we're going to be doing these little braids and then adding some bows to them. I'm sure you guys all know this hairstyle. It's been seen everywhere on Pinterest by like every other pin. So I'm just braiding my hair on both sides, 2 little braids, and securing it with these small little plastic elastics. And I'm just braiding it in kind of a more messy manner, not super neat. And so now I have my 2 braids and I'm using these little bow clips instead of actually tying the bow to my hair. I just think that it makes it stay in a little bit better and like it kind of flows easier. I don't know if that makes sense. It drapes more and I don't have to worry about it falling out. So here is the finished product. For this next hairstyle, I'm just going to be starting by putting my hair in a basic little like claw clip style. And then I'm going to be adding these super cute little star clips to my hair. I'm adding 2 on each side here. And by the way, these star clips I'm pretty sure are from Amazon, I think. And here is the cute little finished product. This is super easy and super quick, as you can see. And then for our last hairstyle, I'm just parting my hair into a half up, half down. And then I'm using this clip, this bow clip that I got from Urban Outfitters. And I'm literally just putting it under like the ponytail section that I made in my half up, half down. And boom, that's it. That's the hairstyle. But this is honestly my favorite. I think it's so cutesy. I love it. Now that you look like a Pinterest girl, how do you be a Pinterest girl? Who really is a Pinterest girl? Well, to boil it down to its basics, Pinterest girls are girls that endlessly scroll through Pinterest. But like, what does that say about their lifestyle? Well, they're definitely DIYers. Anything they see, they say, I could make that. Some Pinterest girl hobbies include crocheting, knitting, sewing, even pottery. Basically anything that allows you to make cute little aesthetic things for yourself. The Pinterest girl loves anything and everything that's cozy. Wine and board games with friends, staying in to read a book, hanging out in coffee shops and bookstores when they do go out. And while Pinterest is a social media in itself, to me, a Pinterest girl is someone who doesn't post about their lives 24/7. They use social media as a creative outlet with a post here and there about what they're up to. So now you're equipped to go out into the internet and be your best Pinterest it girl self. And that is everything for today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure you like and subscribe down below. And if you want to check out any of my other kind of aesthetic guide videos, I've done Downtown Girl and Coquette and Y2K. And I think that's it. But if you want to check those out, the link to the playlist will be down below and also in the corner here. I don't know which corner it is, so one of the corners. And I guess I will see you guys next time. Goodbye!